of felt bad when I woke up every day, saw Connor doing this, and I'm like, yeah, I'm going to stream Genshin today. I was just like, yeah, I streamed Genshin for 7 hours.
I'm worse.
Listen.
I'm worse than you. At least you were like, yeah, I might, also stream. I wasn't even like, you know what? I might even stream. I'm just like, no, I'm not even gonna stream. I'm just gonna sit back and just enjoy myself.
That's just me. I just like doing like crazy things that push the envelope. If you, I don't know, is that the right saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Why does it push the envelope? What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
I don't know. English
Like,
is weird.
I don't know. Like, I wanted to do something crazy on Twitch.
Yeah,
I wanted
yeah.
to have like a big event, and I wanted to do something that was like, that hadn't really been seen a lot on Twitch. I know Rob had done it before, but I wanted to do it in like a way that was really unique.
Gamified. Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make it hype, and I like pushing the boundaries of what you can do on live streams, and I think that was like interesting. I don't know. I'm like addicted to making stuff, I guess, and like that was a fun one.
You're addicted to content.
You're addicted.
I think we're all addicted to content in one way, shape, or form.
And I love playing games, but then I'm like, man, nobody. In my head, I'm like, man, nobody remembers that guy who just fucking played games, unless you're Markiplier. You know what I mean?
To be honest, I feel like if you're not addicted, like if we weren't addicted to content, I don't think we would have lasted this long.
Yeah.
Because like that's at the end of the day, that's what it is. Like the people who last longer than not are the ones who are like constantly just trying to push themselves to do bigger and better things.
People always ask like, if worry that if we're gonna get burnt out or I'm gonna get burnt out. And I'm just like, well, no, I kind of get like sad when I'm not making stuff. I really feel fulfilled and happy when I'm making stuff, especially when it's good stuff and it's rewarding.
I get burnt out if I just make stuff. I always need a constant, this is the next big project that you are going to be doing and working towards. And I noticed that I think that's the one thing we all have in common, where I know what my next big project is, and I'm sure like you guys, like we're constantly planning different things, both together and now individually as well.
Yeah.
So it's weird, and I guess that's like, It's great actually having you guys as friends, because I see you doing this. I'm like, fuck. Now I got to get on my ass and do something exciting and do something. That's
what it is. It's just like constantly having the next goal to reach, and then once you've reached that goal, and then once you've reached that goal, then there's that new goal, and then there's that new goal, new goal, new goal, and it just keeps on cycling. But like
your bros just keep you on your toes, Yeah,
it does. Yeah,
it's like being spotted. It's just like, come on, you can bench this, bro.
Come on,
one more way. You got this.
I'm obsessed with the idea of doing like some kayaking stream. I really want to do a kayaking stream.
I'm down for kayaking.
Yeah. I just,
but you know what's the one thing though that you really have to be careful with the kayaking stream? If you fall off the kayak,
it's
ripperonis.
Yeah, like
rip the stream.
Yeah, your stream is fucked.
Yeah, at least you're on land on a bicycle.
There, like I was thinking about how you could maybe have. So like I had to, because obviously when it was raining, I had to kind of have something waterproofed.
Yeah,
and it was like. It worked, but obviously it won't work if you submerge it.
Yeah, it's splash proof.
But I know that some people make these plastic housings for the stuff. And I wondered if you could make a kind of...
Well, I mean, there's those like plastic housings for like big cameras, for like underwater shooting and stuff. So I'm sure you
have
could
the wire come out of it kind of somehow.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, so it would have to be the whole thing.
Basically, your ceiling could be at the wire as well.
Yeah.
But the wire length would...
that seems like a technical
A lot of
nightmare.
challenges, but... yeah, you
probably need to be 3D printed or some shit like that.
Probably. But it could be. I really want to do a kayaking stream, kind of like maybe the same deal. You do that distance. I think it'd be pretty hype.
Sure.
Just kayaking all day.
Yeah.
The only thing is that it would be super fucking boring kayaking unless you had like a really sick lake. Bunch of cool
You would
stuff
need to
going
have
on.
like a really interesting route.
Yeah.
I feel.
Yeah. But dude, kayaking's
fun as fuck though.
It's
kayaking.
awesome, but I know that like your feet get fucked after a while because you're just being like in the wet kayak after a while. It gets really miserable.
True.
Yeah.
Also, just
permanent wet socks, right?
Also,
Maybe
your
like a day
arms,
thing.
your upper body would just be.
Yeah, maybe like a day thing. I could do it. It could be pretty hype. I kind of want to figure out how to do it. Maybe someday I'll figure out how to.
Yeah.
I try to do more interesting IRL stuff. Like I had a theory that you could set it up this way, and I never ended up doing it just because I was so tired every day. I had so the way that the backpack works, you can put like a mic into the back of the camera, and you can put a lav mic. So I had this big brain idea where I was like, wait, my cable's long enough where if you put the bag in the back of the car and then put a suction cup on the back of the car with a camera mount, you could feed the camera that's in the bag's in the car. You could feed the camera with the wire onto the suction cup behind you. You wearing a lav mic. and then you could have the car trail you really close by.
Like a third person camera.
And then you could have literally like a third person view of you with the mic on you, and it would be streaming. How sick would that look?
That'd be pretty
And
cool.
I thought, man, that would be so cool to do.
That'd be like if you had your regular streaming setup, but it was moving.
Yeah.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah,
It's literally
pretty
like
much, yeah.
like the problem is that like you'd have to do it in a place like if we would have done it, we would have done it on the first few days. You'd need like a road that was empty to try it. Also, I just didn't want to fuck around and set it all up. It was such a big hassle.
Yeah.
And maybe if I prepared more, I could have done it. But it was a lot of prep. But I thought it'd be a sick idea.
Well, you got something for next time.
Yeah.
I could try it next time if I have more time. If we have like a day where we don't have as much going on.
Yeah.
But like a lot of the time, Google Maps wouldn't send you down the right route.
Yeah, probably not.
Google Maps is so annoying. That just didn't.
Well, like okay, so here's the thing. Google Maps works perfectly, I find, in the city. But you go to a country that might not be as well developed, or you go to an area that is, not as, a bit more rural, out of the city, and Google Maps does not work as efficiently as you think it does at all.
It would just like, especially when you click the cycling option.
Yeah.
It would just like tell you to get off the highway, not highway, like just a main road.
Yeah.
For like 1 minute to go via like around in a field and then join back. And it's like,
Why?
for 1 minute, it's like, why would you think I'd want to do that? I'll just stay on
Because
it.
Google's like, we know you want the scenic route.
Because it generally wants you not to be on a main road, which is good. Because sometimes it took us down some really cool routes.
Yeah.
Because we trusted it. But other times it would take us down a road and it'd be just gravel. And we couldn't cycle on it.
Right.
Because they're road bikes.
Yeah, I remember I encountered this problem a lot in Thailand.
Oh god, yeah, Thailand.
Because what I would do is
Dirt roads and stuff.
Google Maps works in Thailand, but what counts as a road on Google Maps can't tell you the quality of the road, right?
Doesn't Google Maps use like Open Maps, and Open Maps is from like I don't know, like government. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, because like what happens is we'd like when I was living in Thailand, me and Sydney would like have a destination.
Yeah.
Sometimes it would be like an hour away or something. It would be
God.
like a different town. And we'd be on like the highway with signs telling us to lead to this town or the city that we wanted to go to. And Google was like, no, take the exit off here. And one time we're like, okay, why is it telling us to take the exit off? Maybe there's a shortcut we don't know about. And then so we went from this very well lit road. We take one exit off, and Google leads us to it's the definition of a road was pushed to the limit, okay? What it led to was not even like concrete. It was just dirt leading into a dark forest, right?
Classic dirt road.
And there wasn't, we couldn't even go back, right? Because
First time in the country.
Yeah.
First time.
yeah, because it was on a mound, right? It was on a mound,
Okay.
so we couldn't even U-turn back. So
Oh,
we
shit.
were forced to like go into like this pitch black forest, and I was just like, I'm gonna get murdered. This is literally the start of every horror movie I've seen in my life. You follow Google Maps, you're like, oh okay, what's this? Going a bit to the country. This is where the serial killers live, man. This is like Texas Chainsaw Massacre all over again.
Like we had that though yesterday when me and Nabi went. We were in Shizuoka yesterday for a shoot, and like we were trying to go to this like because like for the most part it's like countryside in Shizuoka.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, I want like a really like nice spot to like shoot this part of the video, and so we were like, all right, we'll put it in Google Maps, and then it was like, okay, go down this road, and I was like, okay, that's fine. We get to it. First of all, it's a one-way road in between two houses. Barely can fit the car that we have. And it's not even the right way. And the Google Maps is like, do it. There is no other way to go down to your destination. Go down this road right now. And we had no choice because there was like cars backed up.
Yeah.
Literally no other road to get
Yeah.
through this part. I'm like, why are we going down? So what? You want us to like break traffic laws to get to our destination? Thanks, Google.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. And it's like, and when you try and be like, okay, we can't go down this road. Can
Yeah.
you try something else? They're like, okay, how about you go around the block once and try it again? And it's like, no, Google, I don't want to go down this road.
I think for all the information they take from us to make
Yeah.
these maps accurate, they'd at least do a fucking good job. Like it's like
Well, it's because not enough people are living there for
yeah.
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
no information to take.
for the comfort of having a map that could tell me where to go. I'd like
Yeah.
to think that you taking everything about me and using that information to serve ads to me is at least, at least I get a good map out of it.
Like Google's that one mate that's like sitting in the passenger seat being like, yeah, don't worry about it. Just go down there. Just, don't worry about it. It's the quickest way to go. It's like, are you sure? It's like, yeah.
Oh, I know this place.
I've been here before. Don't worry. It's down there.
One thing I forgot to mention is that, having a car that rides with you is very OP in cycling.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Because you don't have to worry about like water or anything. It's all taken care of. You can just
all
focus.
on the back of the car.
Shout out to the Chads who just do it all themselves. I don't know how you do it.
Well, their backpack is probably, instead of a full tower, it's probably full of water.
They don't have the tech on them, so they can fill it up with actual things needed to keep their body going, right?
yeah, exactly. I guess so. Stopping at convenies, and then there's like none in North Hokkaido as well.
Yeah, true.
So sorry to talk about just the cycling so much. I guess because I just fucking all I did was that for 8 days.
Yeah,
That's all I could think about.